Welcome back, Arcanist Armory fans, to Season 3, Episode 16. The party is in rather dire straits in the Troglodyte dungeon with only the wizard up with only one hit point. She has thrown acid at the acid-spitting beast, and there is, to the party's knowledge, a couple of incredibly stoned troglodytes over the bodies of Karloz and Chica. And there is a incredibly scared troglodyte hiding up, probably munching on the baby kobold eggs. And stress eating is a thing. And with that, we go to our only conscious party member.
Foreshadowing.
Speaking of which, for his last act, Karloz stabilized Chica, but then went down right before the troglodytes found his stash of hallucinogenic mushrooms. Therefore, he has not yet made his death saves.
Yes, he has not made his death saves.
And I don't need to make
Carrot and Chica are stable, and you're up with one hit. What does your spell do? Remind me. It's been a minute.
It's Tasha's Caustic Brew. It chucks a acid on.
I'm concentrating on it. I know that much.
It takes, I believe, 2d4.
Up to 1 minute.
Is it on its turn or
2d4 acid damage on starting each of its turns.
Okay.
Until it takes an action to wipe it off.
And it's 2d4?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the information I needed to know.
It or something else takes an action to wipe it off.
And I need that. Number was action. Okay. I got it. Okay. So you have the incinerated room, the room that you incinerated with fireballs, and Carrot dying in front of you.
Stabilized in front of me?
Stabilized. Stabilized, unconscious. Unconscious in front of you.
Dead sounds worse.
What do you do?
I know what I said it would do. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. How high is the rail from here?
From there, it is.
I have rations. Okay.
12 feet above the floor.
How close do you have to be for an adrenaline check?
Depends on what you're attempting to do.
Cat call.
Depends on what you're attempting to do for your animal, to get an animal.
That will probably kill me too.
Everything
will kill me.
You're doing something that you can do from a distance that you think would help, then you can do it from a distance.
If I drop the spell, doesn't stop the acid.
Probably. That's usually how they work.
For the spell's duration. Okay, that would work. What are you doing? Distracting.
Sorry, those in internet land, it sounds like we have a submarine in our room.
Echolocation is on.
Echo's not in this
I want to attempt to feed it rations, but also I need to drop the spell so it's not range.
It is over where these seats are above it.
So I could reach it from here?
So you could try dropping it down to it.
Okay.
You have seen it spit acid up to 20 feet away, but
I want to try and make it less mad and stop attacking me.
yeah. Let me know when you want me to make a check.
Okay. Let's try it. Wait, there's no troglodyte bodies.
There should be several. You've killed, I believe, 4 right there.
There are 4 that have been incinerated by fireballs over there.
There are quick.
I won't reach them
troglodytes.
though if I pull them.
What?
I won't reach them if I'm dragging them.
I actually have to go.
Not in one round, but
That's true. I'm gonna go get a troglodyte body to feed the monster.
Okay. Let's see.
cooked troglodyte. It's definitely an upgrade on its normal rancid troglodyte.
It'll take you about 3 rounds to go over, grab a troglodyte and drag it upstairs.
Okay.
So 3 death saves.
2, 2, 4, and Karloz
No.
is the first death of our campaign.
It wasn't me.
Okay, we'll come back to that in a minute. Karloz is dead. We will come back to that in a minute.
It's okay. He already had one hand in the grave.
He's had one hand in the grave almost this whole campaign.
Yep.
Alright. So I dropped the troglodyte body down to it and see
Okay,
if
are
I
you
can
trying
make it
to
out
get
of
its attention before
Yes.
you do so?
I guess attention.
Okay, then you can make your animal handling check.
Okay. It's gonna go well. 8! I get eaten.
Let's see. They cannot spit acid at
Yay!
you.
I give you food!
It does start. It does use its action to consume, which the troglodyte body and the trash heap. It heals 30 points. Consume the trash heap
Oh, I also dropped the spell. Sorry.
and
So it stops getting hurt.
okay. Okay, cool. So it eats the trash heap.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem. It looks at you, but it doesn't act. It's not being aggressive towards you because it knows it can't reach you.
Unfortunate. Okay.
It's
been
provided
tra-
that.
It's been trained not to attack the troglodytes in the spectator seating.
That would have been smarter to do. Okay. Oh well. All right. Don't know those two. I have to do like a short rest. Do anything. And hope they recover. Did I know there were eggs up on that ledge?
Up here, Karloz is the only one that has looked up
Yeah,
there.
Karloz. Only Karloz knows that.
You know that the remaining troglodyte is alive fled up there.
Alright, I guess.
That's all you know.
Would he have moved in those 3 turns?
Um,
It's been 18 seconds, I guess.
you hear some shifting around up there.
Okay. I will make my way back over there.
He seems to be
Do you
assessing.
actually want me to count it up? Because I'm the only active player.
Doesn't
No.
matter.
I mean, you can get over.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, for the enemies.
For what?
Are there any
Oh.
troglodytes coming around?
Oh yes, it does because those guys are having a
Because
party.
there's
Because
one.
Because those guys are. I
Um,
forgot these guys.
Okay.
Let me.
There's one that hasn't done the drugs yet.
Yeah,
That's true.
I have to check. I have to get the drugs, the drug stats up.
Me and the enemies. What
don't
does
do
it say?
drugs.
Playing D&D by yourself? Just therapy? I don't like this.
It's making the one that has
Yeah.
not ingested it yet is going to make.
Almost all of your phobias come from D&D. I mean, get interested in
I'm actually terrified of plants or water, though.
D&D. You weren't.
Just in the game.
Or trapdoors.
Okay. Um,
My character likes phobias.
It's a connoisseur
I
of
feel like-
phobias.
I feel like most of that's my fault.
No, just the buttons.
Just see what is president.
Plants is definitely my fault as
Yes.
DM, not.
Water was just rotten with ice.
Yeah.
Would you stop drowning? I don't mean to.
I think my first 5 characters in different campaigns all got really close to drowning at different times, and it doesn't matter the stats, it doesn't matter the party build. my characters are very prone to drowning.
Yeah.
They're not very competent at actually drowning, but
Okay.
they get really close.
Okay. This one is also unconscious, and the one that is hallucinating is going to see if he thinks you guys are food stuff.
Or if the other troglodytes are.
Okay. Both of you roll d20.
I'm dead. Does this affect that?
Yes.
Okay.
Just roll the d20.
5.
13.
Okay. It is. He is going to.
It rolled really well before we started recording.
He is going to walk.
Karloz wants to be dead.
He is going to walk over and start punching on your arm that has you've been spreading the mushroom stuff on.
Spectral arm?
Yeah, the one
No,
that
he's been spreading it on the wrist of the spectral hand. And
Yeah.
so the cat troglodyte is starting to munch on it.
Okay.
Good news is
'Cause he
you're
rolled low.
dead.
Because he rolled the lowest, so
Minus
that's where
the-
that's the food he went.
Okay.
Okay.
Because he got the monkeys.
These mushrooms.
And everyone else is unconscious.
That's true, and they really like mushrooms. Okay, that's what he's going. He's just going to spend pretty much the rest of the time
Cool.
doing that.
I'm
So,
really glad I was unconscious for all of this.
There's literally nothing I can do.
okay.
Guess I'll continue my mission.
You don't even know
Okay, as
that
you
Karloz
peek
is
over,
really-
you see the shifted over this way. You see him over in that far corner, the last troglodyte, a troglodyte, and you also see in that round. Let me.
The mission must go on. I don't know.
Save at least 1 kobold egg. The colony needs those.
I lost all my party members. I have 1 egg.
Make a perception check.
That's a good
Says
sign.
no. I was thinking about it. 18.
It was a good sign that it got stuck at the top of the tower.
You see, well, on an 18, you see 5 of the eggs up there. You see 4 eggs that are sitting on the ground, tucked into the corners. You see 1 eggshell. And you see the troglodyte over in the corner with another egg.
All right. Attack.
Throw a rock at it.
There are rocks that are throwable size.
It's the perfect room size if you want to chuck another fireball beat to kill all of the kobold eggs.
See if
I've
it's-
eaten many of that, but just throwing a rock at them.
There are kobold eggs at hand too. You could chuck.
It doesn't hit. How many spells that's right? It doesn't really matter, I guess.
Okay, she's figuring out what she's doing.
Sorry.
Try something else.
Okay. D&D with 1 player is not good.
So, Karloz, as you fall into past unconsciousness into death, you feel a coldness come over, not your body, because you don't have a body anymore, but come over you, and you hear a voice, kind of dry and sandpapery,
That's kind of
That-
like for eggs.
that
It's like,
says,
All right. What would I do?
it's been
I
a
didn't die in
while
my attack,
since someone found my powers.
Hmm. Can I perceive anything other than sound? Or
There's nothing other than sound
no
to
sight?
perceive around you.
And I guess the feeling of cold.
Yeah, you feel the cold.
I believe kobolds are cold-blooded. Do I start feeling sleepy with the cold, or any effects of?
No, it just feels like it's a little colder. It's colder here, but it's not. Your body, you don't have a body for it to affect anymore.
Mhm.
So it's odd to have that sensation of still being awake while you're cold.
Can I touch or interact with anything with at least the hand that was already
As
in
you
the nether?
as you reach out, you feel you don't really feel anything initially. And as you kind of reach out and try and find a solid object, you do feel a set of stairs.
We're going to heaven.
I think he's going the other way.
I attempt to speak. I say hello.
Says,
No response.
the same voice you hear. What is your name?
Karloz T. Kobold.
Karloz or Mr. Kobold? Which do you prefer?
I like Mr. Kobold.
Mr. Kobold. Seems that the others aren't ready for your death.
The others.
So, have a bargain or a deal. You can stay here.
In the dark.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
In my domain. It is ever dark here.
Huh.
Or for a price, you can return to your life.
Huh. What price are you hoping for? I don't seem to have much to give.
You already have given me a sample when you took that allowed you to take my powers from me. So I
Well,
will just continue to take a little bit more.
well, if you want the rest, you'll have to hurry. I'm pretty sure I'm being munched on about now.
Well, would you like to return?
Yeah, I probably should, for the kids.
Okay. How many hit points do you have?
Currently none.
How many max? What's your max hit points?
My max hit points are calculating. 15.
Okay, roll a d12.
D12. I think that's one of these. 3.
Okay, you feel a skeletal hand reach out and grasp your spirit and pull you up back into your body. You are conscious with 3 hit points.
Huh.
And
Damn,
the arm and there's a confused troglodyte that looks like he was chewing on something, but your arm is no longer there.
Oh no!
So now whose arms are
No, yes, yeah.
Oh.
Shoulder down apparently is not missing.
So shoulder down is you see a spectral form.
You're turning into a ghost.
Neat. I hope eventually I can learn how to hit with something because.
All right. So what would you like to do?
Huh.
He looks like he is confused, but will probably continue to go for you because you are the beast that is in front of him.
I see it.
He's not.
No, he's just still frozen. He hasn't actually stood up.
Okay.
I'm confused where he's still.
I
Yes, that's
Well-
why I was effective.
hmm.
And then we'll come to what you're doing.
You're good.
Actually, that would be the troglodytes turn.
Do I know if there are more troglodites in the cavern behind me?
You see two sleeping behind you, and you see
Because I'd seen across the cavern with
You
the
s-
river and stuff.
yes, you had not seen any more kobolds in
Not kobolds.
you had not seen any more kobolds here. You had also you'd also seen across the cavern there's a ladder that has some eggs above it. So you have, besides the three troglodytes that are
How far is it?
across to
Yeah.
there, it is about 35-40 feet to the other side of the cavern, including going through a flowing river.
Okay. I will use my spellcast for the day to cast Expeditious Retreat. And I will book it.
Okay, half of your movement speed is to stand up.
Yeah.
Does this Expeditious Retreat give you an extra action to dash, or does it?
So the
give you
spell
increased-
allows you to move at an incredible pace. When you cast this spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can take the dash action. So for both action and
Okay.
bonus action, I can dash.
Okay, so it doesn't change your speed.
So
So
I
the other-
spend 15 to stand up, and then I have
Here.
75 feet of movement.
Okay, so that's enough to get you up to the.
I'll take half speed for the river just to
Right,
not
for the-
die. Because
Okay,
I'm missing an
so
arm.
That's an extra 10 feet,
Mhm.
which is more than enough to get you up.
Actually, I think I have a good enough jump right now. I can just jump a 10-foot river.
Either way, and then
yeah.
climbing up the ladder, which you have to do at half speed.
Yeah.
Because you don't have a climb speed.
Mhm.
And guess
You
what?
get up to there, to the, I'm assuming you're going.
Does
to
my
the-
spectral arm cling to
your
the
spec-
ladder
your
properly?
spectral hand you have had it long enough that you already know that it can grasp objects.
Uh-huh.
So you're.
But does it support my weight as I'm climbing?
Uh,
Because I know Mage Hand would.
Right. It is a little bit challenging, but you are able to climb up.
Cool. I'm not super heavy, and I have 3 other limb contacts. But
Yeah. With you, it doesn't seem to support. It seems to
I
support.
couldn't hang off of it.
Yeah, you couldn't hang off of it, but you can put a little bit of weight on it.
Cool.
It seems that's part of the deal that you just made.
I see.
So in a greenish goo on the ledge above,
Yeah.
you see 5 eggs, and then you see 2 other chambers up here. You
Okay.
do not, I think. See. But you do not see any additional troglodytes up here.
Okay. I will hang at the top of the ladder for the end of the turn, just in case any come to be slightly obscured.
Okay.
Oh.
He is going to stumble.
Eat the dozing troglodytes. Please.
He's going to stumble this way,
Oh no.
tripping over a new body. He is going to start eating.
Oh, maybe.
No,
Oh,
He's eating his companion.
but he is tripping, so he doesn't know that it's his companion.
That 3 attacks would be instant death on.
Yeah,
One
so
anyway.
it's dead, and he is going to spend a significant amount of time consuming slash coming out of his trance. So that we're not going to worry about his initiative anymore.
Okay.
So do
Yeah, so it's the one over here. He sees you come up.
not even trying to be sneaky.
No, not trying to be sneaky. And he is going.
Cast Firebolt.
He is going to.
So wizard.
He is going to look out and seeing that no one's in this room. He is going to run away because
He jumps off the cliff.
he is going to he's going to jump down.
I guess it's only a 10-foot ledge, but
I will not try.
He's going to jump down, and he is going to
go find a troglodyte eating another troglodyte.
this way and hide in this room with the egg.
He's dead. There's nothing I can do about it.
Because he is scared of that you just murdered all of his friends with fire.
I
Alright.
did indeed.
And this way is free. So he is running away from you.
Did we get a bag or anything to carry the eggs?
I have one. But
There,
it's not to carry eggs per se, but I do have a spatial bag.
there. I would assume you have a container that you can carry eggs in.
Okay.
Soup pot.
I mean, that's one way to bribe your way past the kobolds. The
Right?
troglodytes.
No, the
Dinner! Then, I
Okay.
guess I will gather up the eggs that I
There are 3 there.
can find.
There's 4. There's 4 because he took the 5th one and the other one is shells. So there was 6 in the room, but he ate one of them while you were waiting, and he took out the third one.
I'm sure it was already partially eaten, so there was no saving that one anyway. So I'll take the 4 that I claimed.
Okay.
I need to go back for a carrot, I think. Would you say that was my whole turn? Just gathering eggs?
Yeah, it's a fairly large
Yeah,
one
that's
to
fine.
gather.
Carrot's stabilized. You can drop her off the cliff and then stabilize her again.
As a wizard with no healing properties, yes.
Yeah.
Just leave her there, you know. Either way.
I think, yeah, I'll just gather up the eggs.
You, however,
Okay.
cannot jump off
Gather
the cliff
up the-
because you will die.
You gather up the eggs and
Set up camp for a short rest.
Yeah, I'm trying to, I have a plan.
And looking around, you figure that this is probably one of the easier places to take a rest and defend if they come looking.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and get carried up here though, so she's not out in the open.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you do? You
I will
have
gather.
the 5 eggs.
I will attempt to gather the 5 eggs using my spectral hand if I can lift them so that I don't have to touch the green goo with my physical hand.
Okay, you can you can lift. What eggs would be?
It wouldn't be more than 10 pounds.
Yeah, I'm just saying that. I'm just trying to see how many you can hold in a hand. You can use.
I mean, I'm just
if you're
dumping
just,
them in my
if you're just,
bag.
if you're just just grabbing them out one at a time. It's easy enough. You can grab them with your spectral hand.
Cool. That probably takes the turn though, since that's a lot, decent amount of movement.
Yeah. Doing that and then getting back to the top of the ladder.
Okay.
Where you
I'll still stay hanging from the ladder in case something comes.
where you can see that there is the troglodyte that is eating his companion, blocking your route out.
Yeah.
that you know of. And then there are the two side spaces up there that you don't know what it leads to.
Yeah.
Okay. Say using your turn, you're able to drag carry it up into the room and start setting up for a short
Cool.
rest.
Sounds good. It's the most defensible.
It seems to be the most defensible. It only has two ways in and out, and both of them require climbing to get there. So you'll have some warning something's coming.
Yeah. Okay. I will just be doing a short rest then.
Okay. You start your short rest.
Hopefully Carrot is not unconscious after.
Okay.
I think she's unconscious for a few hours, but
Until she's up.
we could long rest.
Let's see it.
We could long rest. Could we?
As long as you don't get eaten in the middle, since there's no one to post watch.
I mean, you could.
I have
carry
alarms.
You could set them.
That depends on if we've been in the cave long enough, though. I feel like we have.
Since what?
Since morning. Since you can only have one rest, one long
Benefits
rest
of one long rest a day.
in a day.
Because we got up after the party
You got up in the morning. You spent
about an hour.
about an hour in camp, about an hour to get there, so 2 hours. So you're
Yeah.
probably
And we started.
so you're probably looking at like somewhere between 2 and 2.5 hours
So,
that
no.
you've been here.
So I just have to
that
short
you've been
rest.
awake.
So it's about noon.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
about
Let's do short rest.
noonish. So
Then.
You can still sit there and wait for Carrot to wake
I
up.
have to.
But
it'll be about 2-ish hours before Carrot wakes up.
so we will move to me since
Yeah, you're the only one doing anything right now, so
does the water have a movement or direction on the river?
It does. Let me look up what it is. It is moving the river across this road is moving this way. And there seems to be a small opening in the rock that it's coming out.
Does it appear to be going anywhere?
I
It's
guess
not
it
just
would.
pooling
I guess it would be going into a. It looks like it's going into a small
tunnel.
drain hole on the other side. Not small enough to squeeze through, but the cliff on the spot where it comes out is small enough to go that you could probably squeeze through, but this part where it goes into is not.
Well, with that, Arcanist Armory fans, we'll see you next week for season 3, episode 17. Thank you.